Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at Riot Radio. Oh, I'm sorry. She's changed her name to Rebel Riot Radio. I don't know why, it just sounds even stupider, but hey, to each their own. She goes to the Penn Dot Driver's License Center, gets trespassed, and arrested. So, before we get started with today's video, a quick thank you to all my current channel members and subscribers. You guys mean the world to me, and without you guys, I couldn't keep the channel going. And if you haven't already, please consider becoming a member. Not only is it a great way to help me and the channel grow, but you get cool emojis, custom VIP Discord rooms, and a lot of cool stuff. With all that being said, let's get into today's video, shall we?
Hey guys, what's up? This is Rebel Riot Radio, and I am at the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation in Bensalem, PA. As you can see, there is a line out the door. And here we go. Let's see how this goes. Goodness.
Well, if this is like any of your other stops at the DMV where you've committed your fraudits, I would have to say it's going to end in a shutdown of services, a bunch of pissed off and angry customers, and you trying to go over this fake script of yours that you're doing this because you were hired by the people.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Yikes, oh my goodness. Hi.
He go video.
What's that?
How you doing? You got to turn it off. Got to turn it off.
Oh, Hi. I'm here to get the building and. Well, actually, the law, it's a constitutionally protected activity, so I'm allowed to do that. I'm not after anyone's personal information or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm getting some shenanigans off of this. You're not there to record the building. You're not there to record the people there, and you may not be there to get people's information, but you are there to annoy people. And the way you go about your audits, or as you and your other little band of misfit losers call it, your investigative stories, you're not doing any stories. You're not being any journalistic endeavors here. You're just being annoying and pissing off people who are already have to take off time from work and their busy days to go to the DMV.
Okay, just give me a few minutes. The thing is, you're recording privacy stuff for people, but you're not allowed to, but just give me a few minutes.
Okay. Yeah. Oh my God. Look how long this line is. This is crazy. There's so many people here. Why is it like this? Oh, now this is the governor of Pennsylvania. That's Shapiro there. His picture is in every Pennsylvania Department of Transportation.
Hey, nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Everywhere.
Now, we all saw how close she was, and her camera picked up some pretty good details on that one gentleman's cell phone, which proves the point on why they don't want you recording in there. Because even if you're not intentionally trying to get people's personal information, you could record something that you're not supposed to, and if you're not capable of editing it out and you just leave it in there, somebody can get their identity stolen. And identity theft is one of the hardest crimes to get back financially from.
afternoon, everyone. Due to being that we have a young lady here recording us right now, unfortunately, we cannot call her numbers up because we were given information, privacy information. So we're gonna have to stop working until she finishes doing what she needs to do. Okay? Unfortunately, I can't do anything until she stops recording. So my staff has to stop working, turn on the papers.
Thanks for the inconvenience.
Please put everything down.
You gotta stop working because of the video.
Here we go. Here we go again. Another PennDOT and another refusal of service, which I believe is against the law.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Oh, this is what? At least the 12th time you've gone to a DMV and got it shut down because you refuse to understand? One, they are not denying anybody service. They are shutting down to protect the private information that these people are giving out to get their services done there. You are the one holding them up from getting their driver's licenses, their IDs, their license plates, tag renewals, passports, social security cards, whatever it is they're there for, you're denying it. And you're being such, what's the word I'm looking for?
Dumbass!
Why are you texting us, man? I don't want to be on your camera.
Here we go. Here we
Oh,
go.
you got permission to...
No right to ask any one of us if we mind, and we do mind. Once we have that, we gotta go.
Get out. I got a job to get to. Let's go, man. Get out.
I can't believe you can be that
Get out.
inconsiderate.
I'm not the one who is ignorant. They are.
Excuse me, the woman's doing her job. If
You see
had
this
a
lying
job,
at the door, ma'am?
follow your rules. If she loses her job,
Get out.
what do you do?
For? May we ask what this is for? You can at least tell us.
Who wants to know?
I want to know. What is it for?
It's illegal.
Who?
Get out.
Who wants to
I want to
know?
know. I want to know. What is it
We're
for?
calling the
Here you
cops.
go.
Yo,
Is
folks,
this you? There you
call
go.
911. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. Just go out there.
Well, you could have told them anything, but your little printouts that you're handing out, it's not really helping your case. I'm glad you stepped up from pencil and a piece of paper, but you've just heard people say they have to get back to work. You're preventing people from getting to their jobs, their livelihoods, especially when it's so hard to keep a job right now because of idiots like you. That's the reason the line is so long, because they have to shut down because you can't stop being inconsiderate and respect your fellow human beings and have the common decency and sense not to pull your shenanigans.
Garbage. The police should get her arrested.
Get out.
Call 911. Somebody call 911. Somebody.
This tells me nothing.
That's garbage.
You're not allowed to be recording.
You're not allowed to record us.
And everybody here feels the same way. So whatever you're doing is illegal.
It's a constitutionally protected activity, ma'am.
This woman is doing her, should she lose her job, not doing what she's supposed to? If you had a job to do, wouldn't you lose your job if you didn't pay attention?
Do you like waiting in line for hours? Do you like being treated rudely?
You're in job space. Where is that?
They are, ma'am.
You know what? God doesn't like ugly, and you're being very ugly right now.
Yes, you are being ugly. You're being an ugly human being. These people have lives and jobs they need to get back to, but they can't. The employees at the PennDOT cannot get back to work because you're holding them up because they can't get people's personal information to put in the computers to complete their jobs because of you. Understand this. You are not a civil rights activist. You are not a journalist. You are a frauditor. You are a naive person who has been misled by all the other frauditors. You're going to end up with a criminal record that would prevent you from getting an actual, real, meaningful job in this society? For what? Some money off of YouTube?
Okay?
Where's the police?
Well, we have older people that we have to go home and take care of.
I know that. She shouldn't close. It's illegal.
That's not the point. The woman is doing her job.
This is illegal.
Everybody call the police.
She's not doing her job. She's not telling us what she did.
You're not allowed to record us, I'll tell you right now. You're not allowed.
Do you want me to show you the
Don't
law?
have anybody's permission in here to record anybody.
It's a law, ma'am.
Anybody want to get
We're
recorded?
going against you.
No.
You're gonna lose. And remember, nobody vote for Civil Liberties Union. They're going against Republicans and Democrats. They don't care about you, me, or anybody in this line.
How do you, sir, you don't know me.
Don't vote for Civil Liberties Union. They're running for office. They're trying to take state representative jobs. They're trying to take city jobs. And all you're not, you can see them out for us.
Are you mentally ill?
Nobody know who you are.
Are you mentally ill?
Take pictures of
Am I
Are you mentally ill?
Yes.
Evidently you are, because you wouldn't be
They're
doing
running
it.
for office in November. They're trying to take Democrat, Republican jobs. And all they want to do is care about them.
Goodness. They're angry at me because the manager is closing down and refusing service. And of course they're angry at me.
Nobody's gonna care. Nobody's gonna care.
And we're waiting in line and trying to get them to bus stops. You don't care.
You know what? Why don't you go outside the door and record? Do everybody a favor. You want to record? Record from outside the door. So we can get back to our lives.
I would speak to the manager if I was you. That's what I'd do.
You know what? Write the governor. Tell him.
I've written, he doesn't
You're
care.
not allowed to record anybody that's sitting here.
There's no expectation of privacy in public, man.
Trust me.
I have the law right here if you'd like to see it.
Lady, get out of here.
And what law would that be? What penal code? What state statute is that? Because if you're going off the printouts of the First Amendment that you have, yes, you do have the constitutional right to film in public, and there is no expectation of privacy in public. However, when you enter into a building and they have rules and policies to protect somebody's private, personal information, they are creating the expectation of privacy. And if you refuse to understand that, they have policies in place to stop you from doing so. In this case, it's to shut down services and to call police to have you trespassed.
Get out! You're not running. If your party's running for office, we're all not going to vote for you.
This is crazy. We just gotta get our licenses and our registration.
Why are you
Why are you fucking up everyone's day?
Why are you recording the
I'm not.
You just need the
They are.
information.
No, I'm not.
Go away and wait in line. Solve it like everybody else.
Where do you work at so we can go bother you while you work?
This is the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation. This is the public building.
Where do you work at so we can do this to you in return? Because what's fair is...
I'm not a public servant, my dear. I'm not a public servant. They are.
Where do you work at so we can do stuff where you work?
Are you happy where your tax dollars go? Do you like 30% coming out of your check to pay their salary?
Doesn't matter. She's doing
Doesn't
her
matter?
job. Just like anybody else. If you're expected to do a job, you have to follow the rules.
Right.
You're going to pay her if they fire her for not doing her job?
She's not doing her job right now. This is illegal.
How long is this
Evidently,
going to
she
take?
I'm here to get service as well, ma'am.
Really? You're there to get services? You're there to get your driver's license renewed or an ID renewed? Are you there to pick up new license plates? Are you there to get your tags for your car? No? Or are you there just to film and get some brochures? Because that's what you guys seem to be there for.
Okay, and let these people get back to work and let us get back to our families and
I'm
jobs.
fighting for your rights too.
No, you're not. Believe me, you're not.
Fight for attention. You just like to be looked at and talked to. Like, this is the only way you
Is that why I'm on camera? Because I like to be looked at? No, you are.
Shut the fuck up and leave, ladies.
Due to the agitation of the crowd and for timing purposes, I will be cutting this out, but I will be going to where she starts showing off what she's been trying to hand out to people claiming to be the law.
Ooh, really? In Pennsylvania. I was looking for this. Yay! I really wish you guys were with me. I'm making pretend you're standing right next to me and that you have my back. Yeah, as you get closer to Philadelphia, the people get worse. It's just the way it is. And all these people, will they be charged with disorderly conduct when the cops get here? Today, I'll show you what I have with me. I brought these to pass out to people if they want them, but no one wants them. You guys told me to print out the laws and bring them with me, so that's what I did. I got this from the ACLU to hand out to people about our photography rights. I actually have a press pass. I have my copy of the ACLU paper. And then I have this. This is the United States Constitution.
Oh, there's a lot of stupid to unpack here. But let's start from the beginning. The ACLU paperwork you have just specifies what rights you have under the law to use your rights to take photos and videos in public. However, if you enter a building, and that building might happen to be a government-owned building or a contracted or leased building, and they have signs specifying when and where you can take photos, or if you can't, that is not a violation of your rights. They can tell you to stop or leave. Second, your press pass is invalid. One, does not specify what organization you belong to, and secondly, it does not have your true name. You are not known as good citizen. Lastly, the Title 18, under color of law, the Person of Rights of under color of law. Yeah. Even if the cops tell you to leave because you are being trespassed and you're recording it, and they arrest you because you continue to trespass, it's not a violation of your civil rights or your constitutional rights.
Title 18, Section 242, deprivation of rights under color of law. So we also have that law for when the police get here. I am prepared today. You guys will be proud of me. And I need backup, so whenever you guys are ready, I'm here, and I need another camera, and I think it should be a man, because all these men, if I was a man, wouldn't be talking to me this way. Communist. That's funny. Yeah, I'm a communist. I'm fighting for our rights.
Lady, leave. You gotta go. Lady, leave. Leave.
Leave.
You know, about 20 people left already because you were scared.
She's gonna go viral. I don't know, honestly. They might be able to.
Lady, go somewhere else. You're like, record shit like you get done here.
Here they are. The police got here.
Can we just talk to you for a second?
Yes, we can.
Is that possible?
Yeah, you're a little close to me. We can't talk in here.
No.
Get out!
Okay.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
Boom. Roasted.
Go ahead, I'll follow you.
Hi, Karen.
Hi.
Drive here?
Hi.
Did you drive here?
You can come out. Come on. You can record us. It doesn't matter. What's going on?
Not much. I'm an independent journalist and I'm gathering content for a story. Or
Obviously, you know, they're recorded.
Right.
So they don't want you to record inside.
Right.
And that's the only reason we're here. That's it.
Right. I'm sure you guys know it's a constitutionally protected activity. I'm covered by the First Amendment if I don't
You
raise.
can film out here. They just don't want to film.
No, actually, I am allowed to film inside. I have the laws with me, so.
No, you don't. You have some printouts on you, but you don't have the laws on you. Because if the signs say no photography, no video recording inside the building, and you continue to do so, they can have you removed from the property, and it would not break the law. Understand, you are not helping your case here.
Yeah. Do you have your ID or you have any sort of identification?
They're trying to violate my First Amendment right, and I'm not going to let you violate my Fourth, sir.
Well, they determined you're trespassing right now. So basically, we need record that we made.
They can't trespass me from a public building.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong.
Rebel girl or riot girl, whatever you want to call yourself these days, who told you you couldn't get trespassed from a public building? DMA last week was arrested and trespassed from a public utilities works. Oh, you didn't see that video? It's up there. And also, this myth that you can't be trespassed from a public building is Mensa levels of dumb. But let's say you had to break the law to get trespassed. You did break the law by inciting panic and disturbing the peace and being disorderly in there. When you're being asked to leave and refusing to cooperate with the building's rules and regulations, they can have you arrested for disorderly conduct, disturbing the peace, and criminal.
That my taxes help pay for?
Do you have your ID or do you have your name, date of birth?
Why would you, again, they're trying to violate my First Amendment right, and you're trying to violate my Fourth, sir.
Just let me hear me out, please.
Well, ID isn't, you can demand it all you want, but I have a Fourth Amendment right, don't I?
Can I have your name, date of birth, please?
Sir, if you try to violate my rights under color of law, that's a
Come here. Shut your stupid ass up.
violation of 18 U.S.C. Section 242, deprivation of rights under color of law.
Okay. Is that in that paperwork?
Uh-huh.
Can I see it?
Sure. Top one. I also have
I can see all of
the
it?
ACLU if you want.
What's that? Check it out.
You can see what my rights are.
Okay, so what's your first name?
Sir, I'm not giving you. That would be a violation of my Fourth Amendment right.
Around here? Do you live around here?
I'm not answering questions, sir.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm an independent journalist. I'm gathering content for a story. I made sure
You're lying.
that this is a public building before I came here.
I didn't ask any of that.
Right. I was giving you information to be nice.
And I'm trying to be nice. I'm just asking for a name.
It doesn't seem like it,
So
because you keep trying to violate my Fourth Amendment right over and over and over again.
Interrupting me. Can you let me talk? Let me talk. The reason I'm asking for name, date of birth, I want to get on record that I make contact with you because they don't want me here. They don't.
I understand I'm on record. You do not have to get.
So,
you
if
do not
we
have to
come
break
back
my
and you
Fourth.
still hear us define trespass.
You can't
So this
solicit a
is-
trespass from them, sir.
Okay. I'm just telling you why I'm asking for name, date of birth. If you give me your name, date of birth, you're free to go.
I'm free to go. Am I being detained?
Right now, we're talking to you. I can't. I need to verify who you are. They
Can you
want
please
record.
call a supervisor?
I am the supervisor.
Can you please call your supervisor, sir? Isn't that part of your policy that when I request you have to?
not.
Can I please have your name and badge, please?
Sure. Brennan, right there.
It's funny, you're all about policies and rules now, but yet when you're in there recording and being told to stop and leave, you refuse to. It's almost like you pick and choose when you want to obey policies or have them enforced.
And what's your badge name?
My badge number.
Your badge number?
1, 2, 4,
Sir,
It's right there. Badge number 13.
can you please identify? I don't know how to say your name.
Karlov.
Karlov? Okay. And your officers, sergeants, what are you? I don't see stripes. Troopers, okay. State trooper.
Yes.
Okay. And you guys don't have to wear body cam?
We don't have any.
Oh. Like the whole Pennsylvania State Police don't?
Yeah. It's a pilot program. They're actually starting.
Oh, okay, good.
It's about a storage issue, I think.
Okay. So that's that.
If we have to come back, obviously there's going to be different precautions that we have to take. So.
Right.
Just so you know, that's all.
The way it works is you guys leave, I go back in, I circle around just so they can see I wasn't arrested, and then I leave because everyone
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them.
was screaming at me and telling me I don't have the right to do these things. Excuse me?
You're not coming back inside. They don't want you here. That'd be trespassing.
I understand that that's not trespassing, so no one's asked me to leave.
Yeah.
I have it on camera.
They just told us that you can't come back. Do you want me to tell her they'll come back and tell you? I mean, they'll do that.
Yeah, they would have to do that on camera, and then that's violating my rights.
Okay, you stay here. You stay here.
Sorry.
Stay here.
Yeah, you're going to stay here.
Am I being detained?
You're about to place under arrest if you're going to stay there.
In the business, we call this foreshadowing.
Sir, am I being detained?
Stay here. Stay here.
Why do I have to stay here when I'm not being detained?
They're tell you because you can't go back in there.
How can you trespass me from a public building?
Okay, it's real simple. If you go into a public building and you disregard the rules, policies, and regulations of that building, and you did what you did, you incited an angry mob, you can be trespassed. And didn't you say you wanted them to tell you on camera you were trespassed? That's why they're asking you to stay there.
Listen, they don't want you in there. That's it.
You realize that you're violating my constitutional rights, and you will use...
You wouldn't want to deprive me of my constitutional rights, would you, musclehead?
lose your qualified immunity.
You're not allowed in here.
So now you.
I'm not allowed in here?
No, you're not.
In a public building
No, you cannot
that I
come in.
helped pay for.
You cannot come in here video. You gotta pick the video down.
That's not true, man.
Okay.
I have the law right here.
Okay, no video. That's against the law.
It's not against the law. I have the law right here.
Take it right here.
That has no law or statute attached. The Constitution trumps all policies, man.
Good. All right. So you need to leave, and if you don't, you're going to place under arrest. Okay?
Okay, just so we're clear, you are asking me to leave
Yes.
the Pennsylvania Department of
They don't
Transportation.
want you here.
Can you let me talk? This officer is asking me to leave the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation under threat of arrest, which is a violation of 18 U.S.C. Section 242, deprivation of rights under color of law. Then, what other laws are you breaking, right? Section 1988 of Title 42 of the United States Code provides for reimbursements of attorney fees when I sue you. Any officer or public official who deprives another of their First Amendment rights is personally and departmentally subject and sued for civil damages. I'm going to sue you. Do you understand that?
So we'll put you back in there, obviously.
You're going to go back in there, right? Is that what you just said?
What?
You said you were about to go back in there?
I was going to, but if you're making me leave under threat of arrest,
You can't go back in there.
and you're going to violate my rights on camera, that's fine. That's all I need, I guess.
You're going to leave?
I'll leave, but I mean, you're still violating my rights and breaking the law, sir. Aren't you law enforcement? And why do you keep asking me if I drive here? Why do you want my car?
Okay, so
I took an
I'm asking
Uber
you to
here.
leave. You keep talking. Okay, so right now your conduct's being disorderly. So that's actually your arrest.
Disorderly because I'm trying to have a conversation with you, okay? Under threat of arrest.
It's a violation of crime.
And what, okay, you guys, Pennsylvania State Police, where do I go to, like, file complaints against you guys? Like, where?
Supervisor. I can bring you there right now.
Oh, yeah, could you please call a supervisor?
Will you leave?
I'd appreciate that. Could you please call a supervisor?
Answer. Will you leave? Yes or no?
Can you call a supervisor at least, please?
Will you give the phone to him?
Will I what?
Will you give the phone to him, please?
Why?
Because.
I will leave under threat of arrest, sir.
Well, now you're under arrest for disorderly conduct, please.
Sir,
I've had enough of this.
And so have we. She was arrested for disorderly conduct. She claims her car was illegally searched, more like inventoried for it to be towed if it was there. But we're ending it here. If you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Also, if you haven't, please consider becoming a member. $1.99 is not a whole lot, but it's a great way to help me and the channel. Be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. A special thank you to all my current channel members. Without you guys, I couldn't keep the channel going, so thank you.